After 60, many people in the US and Canada notice a frustrating pattern. Their legs feel heavier, their joints ache more often, and swelling makes simple walks harder than before. Doctors call it part of the normal aging process. But in Japan, countless elders remain mobile well into their 80s and 90s without relying on extreme diets or expensive supplements. What's their secret? One of the answers lies in collagen, a natural protein that supports joints, skin, and muscles. While collagen levels drop sharply with age, the Japanese diet has long included foods that help preserve and rebuild it naturally. This isn't about magic cures or promises that sound too good to be true. It's about understanding how everyday foods, when chosen wisely, can ease swelling and keep legs lighter with time. In this video, we'll explore 8 collagen-rich Japanese foods that not only strengthen joints, but also help reduce that heavy leg feeling so many people over 60 experience. Each food will come with a simple explanation, plus practical alternatives you can find in American and Canadian stores. Because not everyone lives in Japan, right? That's why I'll also show you how to adapt these foods to your own kitchen so you can benefit from these habits no matter where you live. The goal is not perfection, but small, consistent choices that add up over time. So, if you're ready to learn how Japanese elders keep their joints strong and their legs light after 60, let's begin this journey together. Collagen is the most abundant protein in your body. Think of it as the glue that holds everything together. It forms the structure of your skin, cushions your joints, and strengthens your muscles and tendons. But here's the challenge. After the age of 60, your body produces much less collagen than before. Scientists estimate that by this time, most people may have lost more than 30% of their natural collagen reserves. That drop has real consequences. It's why your knees may ache when climbing stairs, or why your legs sometimes feel swollen after standing for just an hour. Without collagen, joints lose their flexibility and tissues become less resilient. This isn't just about comfort. It's about independence. For someone living in the US or Canada, where daily life often requires driving, walking longer distances in stores, or carrying groceries, weak joints can quickly limit freedom. Western medicine now recognizes collagen as essential for healthy aging. Studies from institutions like Harvard and the Mayo Clinic confirm that collagen peptides can improve joint function and reduce stiffness in older adults. But here's the key. Collagen doesn't only come from powders and supplements. In Japan, collagen is simply part of the diet. Elders drink soups made from fish and chicken bones, snack on sardines with skin, and enjoy fermented soy that helps the body absorb collagen better. These are meals, not pills. For many Americans and Canadians, this idea may sound unusual. Eating fish skin or bone broth every day. But the science is clear. When you consume collagen-rich foods, your body breaks them into amino acids that rebuild tissue where it's most needed. The results are subtle, not instant. You won't suddenly feel 20 years younger. But over months of steady eating, the payoff is lighter legs, less swelling, and joints that feel more dependable. That's what Japanese elders experience. Not perfection, but resilience. And this is the spirit of our journey, to learn how to bring those same habits into a Western kitchen in ways that are practical, affordable, and realistic. Because mobility after 60 is not about luxury. It's about dignity and freedom. In Japan, collagen is not treated as a trend or a supplement. It's simply part of daily meals. Unlike in the West, where collagen powders are marketed as something new, Japanese elders have consumed collagen-rich dishes for centuries. One of the key differences is how food is prepared. Japanese cooking often uses the whole ingredient. Fish with skin and bones, chicken with cartilage, or pork cooked slowly until its gelatin seeps into broth. These methods naturally release collagen. Soups and stews are central. Miso soup eaten almost daily sometimes includes small pieces of fish or seaweed that support collagen. Hot pots known as nabe combine meat, vegetables, and broth that grows richer with each ingredient added. This communal style of eating also shapes health. Elders don't think I need collagen for my joints. They simply enjoy meals that by tradition provide it. The result is a diet that supports mobility without being overly planned. Culturally, there is also less waste. Fish heads, chicken feet, and pork skin, often discarded in Western kitchens, are valued in Japan for flavor and nourishment. These cuts are rich in collagen, turning what many see as scraps into health-supporting food. In Okinawa, famous for longevity, dishes like rafuta, slow-cooked pork belly, and soups with local seaweed are everyday staples. These meals don't look like health food, yet they help preserve strength in joints and circulation in legs. Compare this to North America, where convenience often means packaged foods and collagen is something bought in a jar. Japanese elders don't rely on labels. They rely on tradition that makes their intake steady, natural, and sustainable over a lifetime. It's important to be realistic. Not every Japanese elder eats perfectly, and fast food has also grown in popularity in Japan. Still, the cultural foundation remains. Soups, fish, soy, and vegetables are the heart of the diet, keeping collagen intake regular. For someone in the US or Canada, the lesson isn't to copy Japan completely. It's to borrow what works. Meals that use the whole animal, soups that are eaten often, and natural ingredients that gently protect joints over time. The 8 Japanese collagen-rich foods. 1. Small fish with skin. Sardines, anchovies. In Japan, elders often eat small fish whole. Grilled sardines, anchovies in soups or dried snacks. These fish are loaded with collagen in their skin and bones, plus omega-3s that reduce inflammation. For someone in the US or Canada, canned sardines are an excellent equivalent. They're affordable, widely available, and even better when eaten with the skin and bones intact. 2. Chicken with skin and cartilage. Yakuri soups. Chicken is a key collagen source in Japan, especially when the skin, bones, and cartilage are included. Yakuri skewers, often grilled in small restaurants, provide both taste and joint-friendly nutrients. In North America, chicken soup made from drumsticks or wings gives a similar benefit. The collagen seeps into the broth, making it nourishing and soothing. 3. Fish cakes. Hampen kamabako. Japanese soups often include soft fish cakes which are high in gelatin and collagen. These are everyday foods, not luxury items. In the US and Canada, you can use fresh fish fillets blended into soup or buy similar products in Asian grocery stores. Even homemade fish broth will provide collagen. 4. Slow-cooked pork Okinawan style. In Okinawa, dishes like pork belly or pig's feet are slow-cooked until the broth becomes rich with collagen. These meals aren't glamorous, but they preserve mobility for elders who eat them regularly. For North Americans, slow-cooked pork ribs or ham hocks offer similar nutrients. Cooking low and slow helps release the collagen into both the meat and the broth. 5. Seaweed, wakame, kambu nori. Seaweed may not contain collagen itself, but it provides minerals that help the body build it. Wakame in miso soup or kumu in broth are staples in Japanese kitchens. In the US and Canada, dried seaweed snacks or nori sheets can be found in most supermarkets. Even adding a small amount regularly supports joint health. 6. Fermented soy, natto miso. Fermented soy products help collagen work more effectively. Natto is sticky and strong in flavor, while miso is milder and more familiar worldwide. In the West, miso paste, unpasteurized when possible, is the easiest substitute. A spoonful in soup boosts flavor while supporting gut and collagen health. 7. Green tea. Green tea doesn't contain collagen, but its antioxidants protect existing collagen from breaking down. That's one reason Japanese elders drink it daily, sometimes without even realizing the benefit. For those in North America, green tea bags or matcha powder are widely available. Replacing one daily cup of coffee with green tea can gently protect collagen. 8. Okinawan purple sweet potato. This brightly colored sweet potato is rich in antioxidants that preserve collagen. Okinawans eat it roasted, boiled, or mashed, and it's linked to their exceptional longevity. In the US and Canada, regular orange sweet potatoes are easier to find and still provide valuable antioxidants. They may not be purple, but they carry many of the same joint-protecting benefits. It's one thing to learn about Japanese collagen-rich foods, but another to bring them into your own kitchen. The good news is that in the US and Canada, most of these options are already within reach. You just need to know where to look. Start with the simplest choice, sardines. Canned sardines with skin and bones are sold in nearly every supermarket. They're affordable, easy to store, and perfect added to salads, toast, or pasta. If you prefer something warm, chicken soup is the next best step. Using drumsticks or wings ensures that collagen from the bones and skin slowly dissolves into the broth. The longer you simmer, the richer it becomes. For those curious about Japanese flavors, miso paste is widely available on Amazon and in health food stores. Stir a spoonful into hot water with seaweed and tofu, and you have a simple miso soup ready in minutes. Purple sweet potatoes may be harder to find, but orange ones are common and still effective. Bake them, mash them, or roast them with olive oil. Their antioxidants support collagen while also providing steady energy. Seaweed might feel unfamiliar, but dried nori or wakame is sold in small packages at most supermarkets. You can sprinkle them over rice, mix them into soup, or even enjoy them as snacks. Green tea is perhaps the easiest addition of all. Replacing one daily cup of coffee with green tea adds protective antioxidants without any drastic lifestyle change. The key is not to copy Japan perfectly, but to adapt. Pick 2 or 3 of these foods and make them regular in your routine. Small, consistent choices matter more than rare, drastic changes. Consistency is what Japanese elders teach us. Meals that nourish daily, not pills that promise overnight results. By making these foods part of your week, you're building stronger joints and lighter legs. Step by step, meal by meal. Growing older doesn't mean giving up mobility or accepting heavy, swollen legs as your only future. In Japan, elders show us that simple daily habits can protect the body for decades. The secret is not in a pill or miracle cure. It's in food, in broths, soups, teas, and vegetables that quietly rebuild strength one meal at a time. Not all centenarians run marathons, but many still cook their meals and walk to the market. That's the real definition of independence. Staying active enough to live life on your own terms. For those living in the US or Canada, the path doesn't require exotic ingredients or drastic changes. It begins with adding a few accessible foods. Sardines, chicken soup, miso, green tea, and letting consistency do the rest. Aging is not something to fear. It is something to guide gently. With every meal, you can support lighter legs, stronger joints, and a life that feels more free. And if you'd like to explore these Japanese habits more deeply, I've created a simple guide with recipes and practices you can use at home. The link to the Japanese anti-inflammatory diet after 60 is in the description.